Hello and welcome to Talk Bowling episode 96. I'm John Congdon.
I'm Tony Rucco. Talk Bowling is proud to bring you the latest information from the bowling industry, bowling tips, and updates on the largest internet bowling website, bowlingball.com.
And we're getting a lot of these in one day.
I know.
They don't know that though.
Nope.
Okay.
It sounds repetitive to me, but to them it sounds new.
Exactly. Especially when we put so much time in between them because we've been inconsistent. I'm sorry. My fault. All right.
All right, here we go. Question from Maurice. Hi, John and Tony. I know that there are many wrist devices available to bowlers these days. Most of them seem to offer support for the wrist/forearm, and some also provide assistance with getting the wrist/hand into a cupped position in varying degrees. However, I have no problem cupping the ball. I find that my difficulty lies in keeping my wrist neutral unless I'm really concentrating on doing so. Is there a wrist device out there that will keep my wrist hand from assuming the cupped position? Thank you. Happy bowling, Maurice.
You read that very monotonely.
Yeah,
Which is very unlike you.
it is. I was thinking as I was reading, and I didn't even read the answer on this one.
Well, I wrote the answer and I said most of the wrist devices that have adjustable positioning that help you cup the ball also have a flat setting, and they also have a strap that go around your hand to help hold it to the back of the device,
Right.
which should stop you from cupping the ball. And the good thing about having the varying degrees or being able to set it is you have more than just cupped or flat. You can have somewhere in the middle. So if you cup it and you're hooking too much, you can lay off that just a little bit,
Yeah.
and that would help. I put on there some examples would be like the Brunswick Power Coil.
Yeah, on the varying degree, when the Power Coil, the Gizmo, the Gadget from Storm, those are all great. For what you're asking for, I'm just confused. It sounds like you just want a regular wrist device.
Well, no, he wants,
He wants it to keep his hand neutral.
right, but he's saying with the regular wrist device that only comes up to your wrist,
No.
he still cups it.
No, there's no wrist device that stops at your wrist. Go with
Well, there's wrist support.
Right. I think what you're looking for, if you're every once in a while, I'll throw one on, just to kind of get a feel back. But you could throw on a regular, like a Command or a Robbie's, anything that has the metal along the back. They come up a couple inches past your wrist.
Oh, I didn't even think about like the
Yeah, he
commands.
doesn't want the cupping. So to me, those are too bulky. And if you're in my boat, you want something small that still does the job. And what I do, when I'll put one on, I'll pull the metal out of the palm side because I don't like that metal bump in my palm. So I'll pull that metal out, and it'll give you just the support along the back of your hand, which sounds like possibly what you want.
Yeah,
Unless you want the availability to bend it, but if you don't, just put on like a Command, that whole Command series from Brunswick.
Did the Robbies do it?
Yeah, Robbie's will do it also, but you can find probably less expensive ones. The Command series has options where they have like some breathable ones, so they have some really nice ones also. But yeah, take a look. What I always tell people with wrist devices is go into your shop. Hopefully they stock these things. Normally, I know in our pro shops we'll let bowlers try them for a few shots. We'll ask that you put a wrist guard on. Yeah, and you can go out and throw a few shots at them. Most of them you can't really wear them in a few shots, and you'll know right away if it's what you want. So check those out.
I'm glad you.
That's where I was getting confused when I was reading it, because before the adjustable things came out, all we had were regular wrist devices. So.
Right. I guess all I was thinking was that strap here to hold his hand.
Those have them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything does except for the support. So check those out.
All right.
All right. You can contact us on Twitter at Talk Bowling. You can email us questions at talkbowling.com, or you can leave a comment on talkbowling.com on any episode.
This is a test for our video
That's
editor.
right.
All
Check
right.
that out.
This episode is brought to you by Foot Action. I'm sure everyone has heard of Foot Action. It's a great shoe store with every type of shoe. Foot Action has what you need to be first, fast, and best with head-to-toe sport-inspired style. Talk Bowling viewers can save 10% off any order over $50 by using promotion code AFTALKFA. However, you know shoes are expensive and you'll more than likely spend more than $75, so you can save 15% off your order if you use promotion code AFBOWLFA. We're a paid affiliate of Foot Action. This means we only get paid when you shop. Help support us by supporting our sponsors.
There you go. All right, last week's question that John and I got a little chuckle out of was, what was the lowest series ever bowled in the ABC USBC tournament history? And I guess in 1902 at the tournament, in ABC tournament in New York, Henry Beanie rolled a 204. I'm assuming at the time, maybe 204 wasn't as laughable as it is now. They were using wooden balls.
Okay.
I don't know what the average score was, but I don't know that computes to today's what a 204 would be. But anyway,
I guess still
it's pretty low. But they weren't shooting 200 at the time, so you have to assume the average score was maybe 100, so he shot 75.
There you go. Wow.
Ish, 60.
Well, when you put it in that context, it's not as laughable. And,
I don't want Henry Beanie's relatives to come down on us.
I was going to say, we apologize, Henry Beanie. And
well, no, I was still laughed. I'm not apologizing for laughing. I'm trying to make it better.
All right, this episode's question. When did the first syndicated bowling show appear on television?
Wow. Okay.
Syndicated.
Give him the contest reminder.
All right. Just so you know, we give away a bowling ball every week on bowlingballcom. 52 weeks, 52 winners. You can come back every week. You need to sign up every week to be entered in the contest. I don't know what we have coming up, but check there. Every week it changes. You can also, if you join bowlingboards.com and you participate in the conversation, just by participating, posting on there, you are entering in a contest to win a bowling ball. It's one per month on that website.
Right. So check those out. New ball releases coming up. Last week, Marvel Pearl and Victory Road Solid released. Shouldn't say last week.
Yeah, because this will probably be a few weeks out.
Anyway, yeah. August 1st, Rotogrip Critical Theory, Rotogrip Bandit, Rotogrip Outlaw release. Also on August 1st, the Brunswick C-System Ultimax, Lethal Revolver, and Massive Damage. All those balls have videos and reviews up on bowlingball.com right now. And then look for Deviate, which is a new brand. They have 4 balls coming out. The Hellraiser, the Reckless, and 2 Misfits that release August 29th.
And we will be getting those soon, shooting video and posting our reviews.
So check that out.
All right. In closing, please remember bowlingball.com is free shipping on every item every day. We have handling fees, no packaging, which is really shipping fees. The price shown on the product page is the price you pay at checkout. No surprises.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.